Argentina versus Spain in the 2026 FIFA World Cup finals. We started with 48 and now we are down to 2. But before we actually get to the predictions, the previews, let's just look at how the defending world champions actually got to the finals. Argentina are ruthless. Argentina beat England in order to get to the finals. Now this semi-final game, it was intense. I don't understand why Tuchel, England coach, decided to literally defend majority of the second half. He was trying to protect his lead. That was the idea. Protect your lead goal. You're 1-0. But defending so deep, that was the main issue for England. Allowing Argentina to apply immense amounts of pressure on the defense. And obviously Argentina, being 1-0 down, they decided to bring the likes of De Paul, Otamendi, Martinez. The same Martinez scoring the winning goal between two tall English defenders. Lionel Messi, 2 assists. Look, Lionel Messi, man, one of the best players in history, if not the best player in history. I mean, it's big players show up in these type of moments, and that's what Lionel Messi did. Key players for Argentina in this game, 2. Lionel Messi, him having the 2 assists in the game, and Scaloni, the Argentinian coach. He made the right decisions. He brought in the right players. He knew when to, actually switch up. Guys, we've been playing a certain type. We've had a certain type of game plan throughout the first half, and in early stages of the second half. Now it's time to switch up. Bringing in again Martinez, guy coming off the bench, scoring the goal for Argentina. Very different from what Thomas Tuchel did. Bringing in defenders, defending so deep. Kane, Kane's game, man. Look, Kane was, yes, I understand. He's a type of number 9 that likes to drop like a false 9 type of thing. Likes to drop a bit, get the ball from the midfield and then build up type of thing. His crossing his passes are very good, but throughout the game, he was just, I don't understand why he was playing so deep as a number 9. England, I would say that England's key players, even though they lost, they still had key players in that game. Tuchel being one of them, even though he didn't actually play, but he was one of the key reasons England lost the game. He's the manager. He decided to actually park the bus. Number 2, Pickford. Pickford had an amazing game. He was probably England's best player, to be honest. But Pickford could only do so much. He could only save so many, Argentinian shots. Argentina are ruthless. Argentina are the world champions. It was a mental game, that semi-final. It was a mental game, and Argentina showed England why they are literally, to be honest, the best in the world. Argentina, man. Lionel Messi. Now let's get to the finals. Argentina versus Spain. South America versus Europe. World Cup finals. This is going to be an exciting game. Honestly speaking, this is going to be an exciting game. How are Argentina going to approach this game? How are Spain going to approach this game? Let's take a look. Argentina, or rather, let's start with Spain. Spain are very much a possession-minded team. Spain love playing with the ball on the ground. That's their culture. Tiki-taka, that's what they call their style of play, or rather, that's what people have been calling their style of play for the longest of time. Starting with Pep Guardiola back in the day, coaching Barcelona, and then so Spain, they are that type of team. The players Spain have, Lamine Yamal, Rodri, Ruiz, Olmo. I mean, Rodri has probably had the best. I mean, he's been phenomenal throughout the tournament. Controlling that midfield throughout the tournament. Making sure he's also defensively sound. Linking with the defense and trying to build from the back. That's the type of player Rodri is. Ruiz, very ruthless player. Very ruthless player. Then Olmo, very intelligent player. Just in and around the box, playing right behind the striker. So this Spanish squad, very tactically, I'd say the tactical abilities are of the highest level, honestly speaking, and defensively sound as well. Only conceding 1 goal throughout the tournament. This Spanish side, and a defender like Kubasi. 19 years old, mind you, and he has played throughout the tournament, having an amazing tournament at that. 19 years old, playing for Barcelona, playing as if he's a veteran. So the Spanish team, they know what they need to do in order to win this game. they're probably gonna have more possession in the game. They're probably gonna have more passes in the game. Spain, more combination passes, trying to get those line-breaking passes through the defenders, and then obviously the number 9 up front, Lamine Yamal, talented player, is gonna want to make sure he gets those runs. Dribbles past the defenders, and Lamine Yamal is very creative, man. He can be in any position, and he's gonna find a way, to get out of tight positions, tight cages, and obviously cut in with that cross in, with that swing in, and then it's a goal. So the Spanish side is very dangerous, and that's how they beat Portugal. That's how they beat France. Against France, semi-final, Spain versus France. Spain was just so dominant. France did not have an answer for Spain. Mbappe did not have an answer for Spain. So the Spanish side very much want to be on the ball, very much a dominant side. Yeah, and Spain were quiet throughout the tournament. No one was really talking about Spain. Yes, they were contenders. They're one of the best on the planet. But no one was really talking about. They were just in their own bubble, playing their games, winning their games, being dominant in their games, not conceding in their games. Only conceding 1 goal throughout the tournament, the Spain squad. So it's going to be very interesting to see how their approach is. It's going to be very similar, by the way. Again, possession, tiki-taka, trying to combination of play, and that's the type of team Spain are. Argentina, on the other hand, they play as a unit, around Lionel Messi, but not really around Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, a bit of an old individual now who isn't as mobile as he used to be. So Lionel Messi is a guy who has timing. Lionel Messi, he knows when to. He's a guy who is in the right place at the right time. That's the type of player he's been off late, and that's worked for him. That's worked for this Argentinian side. So Argentina play as a unit. Argentina are very much physical. Against England, they're so physical against England. So they're going to bring that physicality into the Spanish squad. Now, can the Spanish squad actually, also try to be as physical as an Argentinian squad? That's going to be the question, because Argentina are going to want to be more physical. Because, yes, Spain are going to have the ball, but Argentina are going to want to match them as well. Spain are good on the ball, but the Argentinian side, they too are good on the ball. South Americans are very good on the ball. They're very good at the possession-minded game. So Argentina are able to adapt, and I think that's how they've been able to, reach the finals. They were able to adapt to various situations. Switzerland, they were able to adapt. Egypt, they were able to adapt. They were losing against Egypt, mind you, for those who forgot. They were able to adapt in that situation, and they got back, they won the game. England, they were losing, they were able to adapt. So this Argentinian side, experience, man. I mean, there were so many players that won in the 2022 World Cup are playing in this tournament for Argentina. Yeah, so, and also their structure, a more 4-1-3-2 or 4-1-4-1. But Messi obviously being the person up front. It's either Messi or Alvarez or just Messi alone. So they're gonna try to just keep that consistent structure throughout the game. And again, Argentina they too are good with possession. It's not just Spain are obviously one of the best, the best team in terms of possession, but Argentina, they are able to match Spain at their game. So it's going to be a difficult game for the two teams, but I think Argentina just have that upper hand. I think Argentina have that X factor. They have Lionel Messi. I mean, he is still one of the top goal scorers. Lionel Messi, that is. He's probably, so depending on who's going to win, it's going to be, player of the tournament it's going to depend on who's going to actually win the game. But I think Lionel Messi is probably going to get player of the tournament. He's had a phenomenal tournament. Argentina have that experience. Argentina have that physicality. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that Spain, I'm not saying that Argentina are going to dominate Spain. I'm just saying that the Spanish squad, man, I just don't. Yeah, man, it's going to be difficult, but I think Argentina have that upper hand. Experience, physicality, mentality. This is a mental game. This whole World Cup is a mental game. So yeah, I think Argentina eventually are going to take it. Goals. Yo, man, hey, if Spain score first, Argentina are winning. Hey, yo, if Spain score, Argentina, man, they, throughout the tournaments, you've seen that a plethora of teams, they play until the 80th minute, and then, I don't know, lapse of concentration, their coach decides to defend, just defend deep, and then they lose. That's how a number of teams have been playing. That's how England lost the game. They were winning 80th minute, they just, or rather later on, second half to the 80th minute, they decided to defend very deep and they lost the game. Argentina, on the other hand, their mental capacity to just play throughout the whole game. I mean, at extra time, they don't care, they're going to play. Mental monsters, this Argentinian team. It's going to be very dangerous. Yeah, very dangerous game this. And again, I think Argentina are going to take it, to be honest. What are your thoughts? Please tell me down comment section. What are your thoughts about this game? Do you agree or do you disagree with everything I've been saying about this Spain, this Argentinian squad? What are your thoughts? Please also like the video, share the video to whoever might be interested in the type of content I am making. Let's grow the channel. And thank you for watching. I'll check you on the next one.